Motherfuckers, what's good, everybody?
Baby.
How y'all doing? How
What's up?
Yeah. Oh my god, you guys. Give me a second. Hold on. We got to make sure we're not blurry and shit. Wait a minute. Oh my gosh. There we go. Better. Bitter, butter.
What about better?
Listen. Bad biscuits, bad for the baker, bro. What's good, everybody? Butts indeed, Dondero. What's good, Ebbs? How's everybody
Damn,
doing?
everybody here early, on time.
I mean, to be fair, we are off week, so they was probably trying to figure out other shit to do, and we just like, hey, what's good? We here now.
Your fault. We off week.
No. Okay, I will accept that. It is my fault.
Oh,
we are off week.
Oh shit! It is. I was just bullshitting.
It is. No, it is my fault. It is my fault.
I forgot what had happened.
So, that being said, welcome to Auntie. I'll tell you about it. We're gonna go ahead and start the poll so y'all can vote on the main topic tonight. How's everybody doing?
I got costumes.
You're actually a week late. You're turning in into last week's show. Fair enough.
I got shoes for my Noid costume finally. They were on sale for $20.
Oh, so you're gonna be stomping around as Denoid?
I gotta make the mallet, but other than that.
Well, I mean, you are pretty good at making mallets, so there is that.
This is going to be special.
Oh, how special is it?
Well, the front's going to be shaped like in the shape of a Domino pizza box, but it's going to concave into triangles, and each side will look like pizza.
Cool shit.
I'm going to be a bitch.
But you're going to get it done, though. Eb said she had a busy day, but it was good. That's good. How's Bout doing?
Hey, how Bout think? I am in ADHD craft mode today. Shit gonna get done. It should have been done months ago. Or it takes months to do.
Speaking of which, it was 7:29, right? And in true BSPN network fashion, everything was set up and ready, and I'm getting ready, and it's 7:29. I'm like, where is he? Let me call him. This man is in the car about to pull out his driveway to go to Ace Hardware to get stuff for craft. I said, my boy, what time is it? It's like it's 7:29. What day is it? Oh shit. Yeah. So it's one of those days. So not only off week and off topic, we making it work. We're making it happen.
I got the Noid shoes. Bam.
Oh, they look perfect.
$20 on sale. They were
Burlington or Roast?
Burlingtons.
Nice.
These are Adidas actually. I didn't know that.
Are they? They look like Pumas.
You see the sign?
I mean, that's fancy.
I legit I've had an eye on these for like a month. They were like, what were they first? Because they were like $39, and I was like, nah. Yep, they were $39. They went down to $27.99. I was like, nah. But I saw $20.99, and they were like the only.
Yeah. Fair enough.
It's like I'm gonna get these now because
good shit. You need to find a convention to go premiere your first cosplay. Fair enough. I mean,
you don't really need it, but you can like do videos, pictures, TikToks, Instagram.
No, he's been doing all those things. He's gotten back into special effects and everything with his you got
the Ghostbuster going. I can join.
Yeah,
I got my own Ghostbusters outfit and my extra. I have an entire extra. I have a full Ghostbusters outfit.
There you go.
Including all the equipment. There we go.
There you go. You just wanted to say ectoplasm a whole lot.
I bought mine. I ain't make it like yours, so yours probably better.
But I mean, Animazement's up in Raleigh in May, and that one's usually pretty nice. But
wait, there's a branch of Ghostbusters in almost every county and state days. Like
I think he's attached to one. I think he's been mentoring with them or just kind of talking with them, interacting? It's a proton pack is the phrase you
That
were.
was the name I was
There
looking
you
for. Yeah,
go. There you
I was
go. I
I was
couldn't find it either. I couldn't find it either. It's fine.
because
It's
I
fine.
was going with proton pack, nebulizer, neutrino wand. Like it was all combining into one. I'm even doing a Danny Phantom Ghostbuster combo, but
It's fine. I'll disarm the neutrino bomb. My God, Morty, how many? Too many, Rick. Too
too
many.
many.
Oh, so as we are allowing y'all to vote on this
What
evening's
if I still fit
topic.
my flight suit? That thing got a little chunky.
Oh my God, shut up.
I am finally 200 pounds.
Are you?
Yes, after being
Congratulations.
180 for
Ever.
ever
And before
since high
that, being
school,
like
y'all.
160
Like
forever.
I was 180 since like no, I was always 180.
No, you were like one. It took you a while at 160 in college because I remember you saying that to me.
Okay, so 160s for like almost a decade then.
Yeah, because 185 was also a milestone. But whatever. Congratulations.
I want to keep the 200 pound but convert all. Damn. Oh shit.
Put
Body's
them
doing that.
down. Sir.
Body's doing the thing where it's like Miko, you understand this too. Like, go to the gym. I've already got my max, lifting everything, 80% of my max, and all that kind of stuff. Do it for a week. Body like,
All
yeah,
right. What else you got?
we need more than this.
Yeah.
But body, I'm trying to be more. I'm trying to like build slowly. More, nigga. Like heavier weights.
Lift it.
Like,
But sir, you're gonna turn into one of them crazy people that just be lifting the machine itself at some point. Watch.
look,
Watch.
that's only a certain songs play. Like if Ryan
Yay!
from Spider-Man
John
into the
finally
Spider-Verse
got his
start playing.
meds, so his weight loss has stopped right at 149. Thank God. There's not much of you left, sir. My God.
Blow away in the wind, man.
Right? Like I don't want to be 140 anymore. I want to be like 151-ish, 53-ish.
I wear 200 pounds well. I like
miss
it.
that area.
This is the size I want to be. I just want to like tone it up, like just
tone it up.
Also, muscle
tone it
memory
up.
is also a bitch. Like I said, working out for a week and body's already like, first off, vivacious when it comes to food, like workout food. Second,
oh my God, the eating. My God.
The muscles come right back in the right places if you've been in that way before. Because we doing this shit again?
But that
All
you
right,
have
cool.
to steal people's pie. You'll be showing yourself. Yeah, the hunger part always got me when I started back working out like hardcore because it's just like God. Like, so if I didn't have like my pre-made meals and shit to just ready to just stick in the microwave and eat, I would eat every fucking thing. You understand me? Everything.
Well, I said, y'all don't know about vacation till like you driving your car and you see a deer, you just
I could tackle him. I could catch him.
You just go venison.
Not venison. Stop.
You just like I could. I love venison, so it's one of those. You should see me at the Super Bowl event we had. The amount of wings I ate because I had worked out before work.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, wings.
We had everything was like house made too. We had like our special on chili sauce, which was fucking phenomenal. We had Asian barbecue, lemon pepper, which was a good lemon pepper.
Okay.
And classic buffalo. Don't make it about that. And garlic parmesan. But I also gave him a hint, like, can we put a little bit of parmesan, granulated parmesan, and then granulated garlic in the parmesan too, because they was missing like that little bit of garlic on there.
Little oomph of the garlic.
It has some oomph, and like I got a whole to-go plate still full of them. I had like 6-7 wings for breakfast. I got a box full of wings still.
So speaking of the superb owl day, that moves us on to current reactions. Y'all, I didn't realize it's the fucking Super Bowl until like 1:00 in the afternoon yesterday. Didn't realize it. Cause like I do sports ball. I love sport. I do sports ball. I watch football. I watch basketball. I like to sports ball.
She likes balls, got you.
I like balls. My team is the Cowboys. And I've heard every joke and I don't give a fuck because my team holds my attention span long enough for football season. From the start of football season to just before.
So people like watching train wrecks. That's
all I got. That's all the time and attention I got to sit every week.
People love watching train wrecks. I ain't even into sports. I
like fucking with everybody's team. They don't never make it past the playoffs, so I don't have to worry about superb owl parties or nothing like that.
I just love fucking people's teams. That's it.
It just didn't occur to me that yesterday was Super Bowl. So I was just like, oh, okay. And so I'm looking, cruising because as a shit poster, I'm cruising for the memes. I'm looking for the delicious memes. Uh kind of lackluster this year, really lackluster. One, I didn't know it cost $7 million or seven. I can't remember if it's 7,000, $7 million. No, it was 7 million to run a 30-second ad
Yep.
during the Super Bowl. I did not
And
know
that's
that.
why a lot of people like every Super Bowl, some Christian denomination plays does a million plus, sometimes 100 million. I think this year was $100 million thing to get people to want to be Christian, and everybody, including myself, being real, like y'all paying that much, y'all couldn't just use that 100 million to help other people. Yeah,
That's crazy.
y'all couldn't
Like,
just use
and
that
fucking
money.
tickets for the seats are in the thousands and 10,000s. Look, who the fuck goes to this?
Like
You have that
celebrities.
much disposable income? That's crazy.
I feel like it's mostly celebrities and they get gifted a ticket, so it's more publicity for Super
And that's
Bowl and the people.
crazy to me. I did see some good shorts, some good Taylor Swift shorts where she turns into a monster and screeches, and then the Swifties come and attack Travis Kelsey because he whispered to his teammate, "I'm thinking about breaking up with Taylor." It was good. If you follow me on Facebook, it is on there because it was very well animated and very well timed because it was made during the game. Let's see. Trailer for Deadpool 3 looks great. Feel
I'm
like I
just
kind of
so
seen the whole movie though, but okay.
I'm just so tired of
Um,
Deadpool. Like I like Deadpool. I like Ryan Reynolds being Deadpool. I like Hugh Jackman being Wolverine. I'm glad to see it, but I'm tired of seeing it. If that makes any sense?
it don't.
It's like cool, it's happening, but the reason y'all doing it ain't just like I guess it's the reason until y'all just want money. I get it, but at the same time, like
Mm, is it money or is it to kind of do the character justice? I don't know.
like
I
I
don't.
don't know.
I
It's
feel like I am up for it because
I'm
it's
gonna watch it.
consensual. It's consensual Deadpool content. I didn't. If you've ever been to a con and there's like 8 Deadpools, you know what the fuck I'm talking about when I say consensual Deadpool content. Cause them motherfuckers
There are very few
get
Deadpool
on my
cosplayers.
nerves
There are very few Deadpool cosplayers that get Deadpool. It is not an it's not an excuse to be an asshole.
and violate people's personal space.
It is being able to it's saying shit that's ridiculous, but it's not ridiculous to you. If that makes any sense.
Makes sense. Makes
Lord,
sense.
get the fuck off our goddamn chat.
Who is that? What is wrong with you?
Look at the look. Isn't Calvino a moderator?
Yes, I don't think
Blast that
he's in here.
motherfucker. Fuck you.
I
Fuck
don't think
you.
he's in here.
Fuck you.
You
I'll do
aren't
it.
you a moderator?
I'll do it. Fan user. Get the spam.
Yeah.
Reason is spam. Get the fuck out of our place. He's like, yeah, I'm sorry to bother you.
Thanks,
Shut up.
Pep. Appreciate it.
I'm
Anyway,
sorry to
back
bother
to
you, but if
back
you had
to
to come in
current
the low price,
reactions.
fuck you and suck my
Back
dick.
bringing it back to current reactions. So yeah, the Super Bowl. Any realizations this week? I don't know.
Look at my chest.
Yeah.
all the
Usher
Usher
is a
memes.
boundary stepper. Obviously, just a boundary. He don't give a fuck, Keisha. What your man got to do with me
Yeah,
is
I
literally
was
what he
there,
said in the song.
and
So,
you were my baby.
hey, man, you sweaty. Get off me. Ew. Jermaine Dupri with the baby socks and the baby tux on there. That's interesting. I did not watch the halftime show. I just watched the pictures. I watched the memes, guys. Didn't think it was worth it.
We read the summary of the halftime show.
Yeah, read the summary. I knew the Chiefs were going to win.
Yeah,
That
because
just
it was
seemed-
fixed by Joe Biden.
Shut the fuck up. Now all the Swifties are going to vote for Joe Biden.
Exactly. That's how it happens.
I mean, clearly.
And her
But
boyfriend
moving-
her boyfriend
No,
done made-
no, you should say that shit on here. Don't you say that shit on here in Black History Month. Don't you do that. Don't you do that.
I will say I'm glad he
I
said
rebuke you.
he did say I ain't invent this shit. What the fuck wrong with y'all? He did say that.
Because he knows better. Because
Yeah, he knows better. That's part of
Because-
Black History Month.
because-
He knew better than to fuck with Black History. Like,
oh, he knew. I mean, he's dated Black. If you seen the Black baddies he's dated in the past, that's why I'm looking like.
I'm surprised he hadn't had a fade already.
How did you and Taylor Swift get together, bro? He had. What? How did? What are y'all doing? But whatever, that's not my business. So
It's fine.
moving on,
Tell us who's gonna suck a
the
good dick or
great
something.
audience has spoken tonight. Snoogans, we are talking about first date conversations.
Oh, we're making a whole card game for that.
We are. More on
Called
that afterwards.
called cut the small shit.
That's not what it's called.
That's what we. That's it's a work in progress, but that's what we call it right now. Skip.
Okay. Anyway, let's not talk about shit that we haven't trademarked or copyrighted on the air yet. How about that?
You sound so happy. Yes, I am happy.
Yes, he is happy. This is one of his very favorite topics because as a for me as a therapist and as people as a person who likes to work with people who are like smack dab in the middle of identity development, their character development is starting, like they are just getting to know who they are. It's just so evident that we've got all these unwritten rules and shit and do's and don'ts that nobody ever taught us. We just filling in the blank with dumb shit. And it gets on my nerves because I don't truly believe anyone is like really introverted or extroverted to a fault. I feel like because we don't have any familiarity sequences that are socially accepted, we are at a loss. And
Yep.
so first dating, oh my God, no one teaches people how to date and it's
Ooh.
annoying.
You married? Shut up. Let somebody who's single talk.
I'm
You
gonna let you
done for a
talk
while.
because the dating pool got doo-doo in it,
The
like
dating
chunks
pool
of
is
dumpster
shallow with
doo-doo
doo
water garbage.
If like I will say this as a dude who's single in his 30s, mid 30s now.
Mm-hmm. We're pushing it, bud. That's right. Zip it up. We're pushing it, bud. We're
Who's in
pushing
their
it.
mid 30s, who is
Mm.
RDHD,
Mm-hmm. 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 An elder millennial, if you will.
yeah,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and has been around the block so many times. I know how many blades of grass on the edge of each corner.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We are tired. I get so tired of the simple ass bullshit when like I don't give a fuck about your favorite color. I give a fuck about why it's your favorite color. But if it's just like I don't care about your favorite color. Sometimes if you want to date somebody, say you want to date somebody. If we on this first date and you hungry, cool. You just want a free meal. Just said I might just want companionship. We can just have a conversation and kick it all that I'll pay for the food. Because if I ask you out on a date, I am already mentally prepared to pay for said food. But for real, I'm all some good right now. But prepared to pay for said food. But it's like those conversations like, so what you do for a living, what you like to do, and I don't. My first date questions are awkward for the other motherfucker. What
Yeah,
you here for?
they're
What you
very
what you want?
direct.
What
They're
you
very
want?
direct.
You want to fuck? You want
I
to
want a double
date?
cheeseburger
You
and a
want to?
whole lettuce.
You just
Sorry.
want some food? You want to fuck? Or you want some long term shit? What you want? What you dating for? Because that is something that does not properly get discussed. So motherfucker be catching feelings for no fucking reason because somebody gave you attention
Like
or treated you like a human
chemistry can
being.
only carry you so far. Chemistry is a catalyst for building. That's it. You can't skate by on a catalyst. It
What you
evaporates itself.
want? Like that's it. Like because some days when I'm alone in my room, like this is like
Oh
straight up like
my God.
I'm straight LL Cool J. I need love, and sometimes I need a bug. Like, sometimes and other times, brothers touch off in the companionship. It's like, hey, how you doing? Let's hang out, and talk about some shit. How your day been? How your mama them? You believe in aliens?
I mean,
Just
I
someone
mean.
different to converse with.
Mhm. 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 Yeah.
But a lot of motherfuckers don't know what the fuck they want.
No.
They think they know, but don't want to go for what they think they know.
And so that's where that whole weirdo fear of not being as direct, because obviously y'all have watched this long enough, y'all are intermediate at speaking glitch. That shit comes off direct as hell. That shit comes off as it's just kind of negative connotation as hell, but the questions are valid. And it comes off as a negative connotation because a lot of we're trying to tiptoe around and, oh, I need to make a good impression. Oh no, you need to make an impression, period. Because why are we adjusting ourselves to this perfect ideal first impression? And we know we're not gonna be able to keep this shit up 3 months from now. We not.
Because first dates we will put our best foot forward, ain't even our fucking foot.
Ain't even
It,
our fucking foot.
it
It's
ain't
the
even
foot
our
we keep
foot.
in the closet. It's a whole prosthetic limb.
Oh, shit's a date. Hold on, let me bring my new ones out. Like, just tag still on them. Let me just leave these out real quick. Meanwhile, you wearing these motherfuckers. You see these? They ain't even got no soles no more. You see these motherfuckers? Like, look at that. Just rip. This is what your real shoe look like.
This is what you're. I mean, that's a good example. That's a great example. I will give
Look
you
at that.
That was a great example.
It's cracked, got holes in it, but it's
I
comfortable.
bet they comfy as hell.
Yeah, it's comfortable though.
So I think because, and that goes back to the concept of everybody's doing the same shit you're doing. Everybody's worrying about the same shit you worry about. So set the example. Stop worrying about the shit so they can stop worrying about the shit. I'm not worried about where we're going. I'm worried about what we're talking about. I want to know answers to real life shit. Like, it used to be traditionally, when couples get together and they're courting and they're doing all this, you go to pastoral counseling for a year before you're even allowed to get engaged and get married.
So in a nutshell,
and that's usually where all these conversations should happen. How do you feel about finances? How do you handle your own? What are your values? What are your priorities? How do you feel about families? Do you want kids? Why?
Ooh,
Why
can we start the families real quick? Can I say something about the families thing real quick before the thoughts lost? I know there's that mythological question, thought was like how he feels about his mother, how he treats his mother. Yes, this is personal. That's bullshit. Like how they treat their family. Like, no. How they have dealt with that family. Because there's a lot of toxic shit that a lot of families do, especially Black Southern families, where you just got to learn how to deal with some shit and how to adjust.
I think a better question than, how do you, feel about your mom and all that bullshit is, are you aware of your family dynamics? And if so, what are they?
Are you the black sheep?
I like sheep.
Who's the black sheep? What's the black sheep? We could do a whole episode about black sheep between the families too.
We could. But anyway, so the point of a first date is to get to know somebody. Like, how will you know if there even is chemistry, or even if there is a vibe, if we're not, one, fully presenting as ourselves in the moment, and two, how are we leading to second or follow-up dates if we are? I'm not going to sit here and say, oh my God, trauma bond and let it all hang out, because you know how the fuck I feel about trauma bonding.
Hell no, yeah.
Hell no. But
it cuts out the middleman. It trims a lot of the fat.
Yeah, you're supposed to be like, testing out the vibe means, can I be myself, and how much of myself can I be? Now, am I saying, go ahead and scratch your ass and fart around this person? No. Let's be real about that. You got to build up to that.
You got to build up to that. And also, if you can't fart and scratch your ass around your partner, why you around your partner? Okay, I'm just
because maybe they both have a preference that they don't like that.
Unless that discussion has happened, why the fuck you around that person? If you don't feel comfortable to poop in front of your person, if y'all can't walk in, if y'all can't share a bathroom at the same time. That's also a first date question. Like, how do you feel about what's your bathroom etiquette?
What's your bathroom etiquette? How do you clean a kitchen? Because that's a big one. Because that's another thing I run into with either couples or little relationships or situationships that shouldn't be going nowhere, is there is so much discrepancy between how each person defines something and what they expect when they do move in together. One of the most brilliant ideas I've ever heard is like this couple I was seeing, they, had been together for like a year, 2 years, and they're like, all right, let's try this move in together thing. And they got a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, and they share 1 bedroom, but both of them have their own bathroom. And I think that is the prettiest thing I've ever heard in my life. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Because first off, sidebar, soapbox, let's be real. Shower sex is not cute, nor is it comfortable.
It is in hotels. It is in certain hotels where they got consistent hot water and a big enough shower. Like those really big ones.
So what I'm hearing is conventional, what most majority of people are able to afford, does not include a Vegas style shower.
Fuck no. But I'm just
Okay,
saying.
so sex in the shower is never ideal. It's terrible. You're moving things. You're running over things. You're gonna slip. And if one of y'all slip, fall, and break your neck or break your dick, you're gonna be mad. Two, I don't want you using my expensive fucking body products on your dick. I don't.
Or just at all.
I don't. Or at all. Three, I don't want to be responsible for cleaning up after somebody. That's not me. I've lived long enough and involved with enough people to know that everyone has their own standard of cleaning, and mine is up there. Okay, my standard is high as fuck. Hold on, I'm dying.
I'll continue. But yeah, the standards of high end cleaning, because at the same time, when dealing with some people, like, and sometimes it's lack of communication, other times it's like you start to loathe that person for just random ass shit because of like, at least she's dying quietly. But like, you just start to loathe the person over random shit because, like, in your brain, you be like, how does motherfucker not clean the shop? Like, personally, I got roommates. I motherfucker put one of those little shower mushrooms
Mushrooms.
in, the
Yep.
little mushrooms in the shower, because I don't have hair to clog a fucking drain with no more. And I got tired of buying fucking Drano to clean our fucking drain.
Yep.
However, I be sitting there taking showers and the water get up to my ankles. And I'm like, why the water to my ankles? Look at the toadstool thing. It's like, y'all ain't pull y'all's white ass hair out. I'm just like, why y'all ain't? You, if I got to deal with this,
I will replace white ass with thick ass because everyone's hair sheds. Let's just not make that a race thing. Not on Black History Month. Let's not do that.
your
Let's be
thick
better.
ass hair
Thank you.
clogging up the motherfucking drain, and your ass, I know you bathe. I know you bathed and
I hope
showered.
so.
And if it's up to your goddamn ankles, your brain don't go like, huh, what's going on here? Really?
Ho ho, what you doing there, friend? But back to what I was saying. So my standards are extremely high. I'm also mature enough to know that they are inexplicably high because trauma. And so I cannot expect someone to do exactly as I can do. And so when my beloved does clean the bathroom, I can't sit here and be like, oh, you missed this, and you missed that, and you missed this, and blah, 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 blah. He cleaned the bathroom to the best of his ability.
He tried.
You are a stickler. Everybody don't like scrubbing fucking baseboards with toothbrush because everybody ain't got that trauma. So that's another good first date question. What's something you've taken accountability for recently in your life? Boom, boom, boom. Conversations on first dates need to be deeper. They should not be shallow. I went to a restaurant one time and they had these like conversation starter cards on the table. So like if you showed up by yourself or if somebody was there, it was like, yeah, I'm open to strangers sitting with me. You can go and you can make friends, you network, you do all whatever. Because everyone knows they're terrible at small talk. And everyone is terrible at small talk because we fucking hate it.
Small talk sucks, y'all. I don't give a fuck about the weather.
Like find a common ground safely. That shit's annoying. Fuck that. What's your favorite dinosaur? Huh?
Like, just if you think it's stupid, ask it.
Ask it.
Because the reason you probably think it's stupid because you think of societal bullshit where it's like, that's not normal. I probably shouldn't say that.
No, we shouldn't say that. Yes, mostly deep conversation. Because how else are you supposed to find out information? Finding out information requires deep conversation. So think of it this way. Surface level questions give you a short piece of rope to work with in order to measure this person. Deep conversations give you like foot after foot after foot, especially if they are open-ended questions.
Open-ended or actually something specific too, because like if it's someone, if your first question or one of your first questions is, what are you looking for in this situation? You know how to respond to this entire night. Like, if you just want to eat, all right, cool, we chilling, we friends then. I ain't trying to have nothing happen. If you like, man, I ain't been touched in a long time. I'm just trying to get some dick and or pussy. Like, whatever the fuck you feel like I'm just trying to get it in.
I will say, because you know the dating pool does have doo-doo in it and the internet was probably the worst thing that ever happened when it came to shaming people. It's hard to admit those things out loud,
Granted, yes.
unfortunately. And that should be a red flag, number one. If it is hard to talk about things out loud or admit something out loud, whether it's an insecurity or flaw, whatever, if you yourself cannot talk about it comfortably and you aren't getting the vibe with the person, this is probably not going to work out.
Yep. And also the third question, if they look for some long term or whatnot, that's when the whole plethora of bullshit comes out. Like that's when like I'm asking some real serious questions. Like I'm heterosexual. I date women's. What's your period protocol?
That's a good question. That's a good question. That's a good question.
Like, how do you respond to certain situations? How do you act? What food you like to eat? What do I gotta prepare for if this is long term, mind you, because I'm gonna have to deal with it at least once a month. Like, what I gotta be prepared for war, and what is the supplies I need to have this objective solved properly? You a cuddler? You leave me the fuck alone kind of person? I need sweets, I need chocolate, I need savory, I need salty. Let me know, because I will go to the closet and get my kit. Oh,
and I think that's a good point, because I think we have a natural tendency to try to give people the procedure guide or the manual on how to be with us, but we often bring it up in the form of, well, my ex did that and my ex did this, and instead of owning, I'm not looking for something like this. I would prefer this better positive example that is actually being modeled for the person, instead of don't do this, because nothing will get something done faster or get nothing at all done faster than don't do this. Because then what can I do?
Then I'm not going to do it.
I'm not going to do anything. I don't
And
want to push you out.
when you mentioned like talking about exes and whatnot, like that can be a discussion, but it needs to be treated lightly to a certain extent, where it's like there are people who will blame the exes for every fucking thing.
100%.
There are people who
zero accountability is a red flag.
Exactly. Like, oh, my ex did this, like this, that, and the other. Like, it's cool to have an ex conversation. Exactly. If you feel with somebody who talk about their ex, but also talk about what they fucked up, that's a green fucking flag. Talk that
green flag, big green flag. It means they are actively working on themselves.
Because it takes a lot.
Yeah,
it takes a lot. Even if they the shitty person in the relationship, it still say you play a part in that fucking shitty relationship. Let's be real here.
You said something really interesting. You said discussion. So when we say, first date conversation, and we say, ask deep questions, this is an interview, yes, but it's more of a guided talk, if that makes sense. You should be discussing these things. These questions should be discussion points, basically. Not so much of a checklist of, yes and no.
Because y'all know how stupid it is to go to an interview. Let's be
honest. Oh my God.
Just read the resume. We grown. We all grown. We didn't have that one bullshit interview like, so what do you see yourself? What brings you here? I'm broke. I need a job. But like, you got a bullshit. Well, like this is a nice company, and this like first dates are interviews, but don't do them in the way that you hate interviews. That makes any sense. Like, it's not like, so what are you looking for? And how you feel? And what's your favorite color? And how do you feel about this? And like,
I think so. When you said what you looking for, that whole tone really got something for me. So I want y'all to go into these first date conversations not trying to be this person's significant other. You're not applying for the job of significant other. You are meeting a human being and getting to know them. Okay, completely white, because it's just something about that label of I'm trying to get in. I'm trying to
impress you and make you think I'm a certain way.
Sidetracks you from actually building something, like discussing because that's the other thing that sucks about the dating pool right now, right? Is you do these things, you go through the motions, and you're like, yeah, I can go on a second date, and then you go to text them and say, hey, how about the second date? And they've ghosted you, right? This helps the conversation keep going because there literally are no expectations. We've had conversations like, oh, this person's cool, but they're not my type. But like they massage my brain meats in the right way when I talk.
Yeah, and like don't try to be cute. Don't try be yourself, but don't try to be cute. Don't try to be smooth if you ain't smooth. Like,
oh my God,
I can only use myself as an example. I am not intentionally smooth. I am a himbo and an awkward ass motherfucker. And I'm a point blank period. If you don't like what I gotta say or how I'm saying it, don't waste my fucking time. And I won't waste your fucking time. We gonna get these wings, enjoy each other's company. I'll even play wingman for you if this that's on the first date.
Talking about wings.
Also, can we say about first date stuff? If it's not working out, fucking say that.
Say that.
Just say it.
Say that. So this brushes up on another concept that is very apparent, especially in my college level babies that I see. Um, our confidence is zero and our accountability is zero. And I'm gonna sound like somebody, mama, because of these damn phones. hmm You've been able to hide behind a keyboard and say things your whole life, which means you're not standing directly beside what you're saying, which makes it awkward to talk to people in person
Maybe
and share
because
your
we're
thoughts in
old.
person.
Maybe because I'm old. But if I'm sorry, if I'm on a date and I see you do this 5 times, I'm tackling you. I'm tackling you, taking your phone. Can we do the face down situation when we're on a date? Like if you talking to someone on a date,
I sure hope you ain't just break that.
it's insured. Just, but like for real, like I've been on some dates where it's like, bitch, why you on your phone? And they become bitch because they've been on their phone for more than 5, 10, 20 minutes. Like just why,
You
why
know
am I
what? The
here?
very
Why
first
is
part. You want to know what the very first question is, though, that you should ask on one of these first dates? I mean, tell me you should ask it before, but again, you don't know the vibe. But before, how would you like to pay for the meal, the outing, the experience? Do you want to go Dutch? Would you like me? I am prepared to cover you since I asked you out, but would you like that? Blah, blah, blah. Because the more we can eliminate fucking assumptions, the easier the shit's gonna go.
and also in that discussion, like if I'm paying for the date, I'm letting you know right here, right now. I got but so much. If you think we're gonna order this, that, and the other, hell no.
We not about to be old girl with the rounds and rounds of fucking clam. What was it? Oysters. Hell
I don't
no.
give a I don't give
Hell
a fuck,
no.
male, female, however you identify. If I'm paying for a date and I'm paying that much, and you just thinking I'm gonna pay all that, you at least touching my left nut. Okay?
I'm judging you hard for
Just
that
like
one.
at least just
Hard.
one.
Hard
This
for
one,
that one.
they for the meal, pop, and just that's it. Like just something. Let me touch something. Like goddamn. Judge me
I
all you
disagree.
want.
I disagree. And I judge you. But
But
I
real talk,
understand because you're touch starved. I get it.
it's one of those
Continue
real
on.
talk situations. Like if you, and that also eliminates what you, because there's people who are like, oh, you being cheap, or I don't want to spend this much on a situation. Like, cool, that
First
eliminates
of
some shit.
all, 83% of the United States is living paycheck to paycheck. Shut the fuck up
Like, oh, you
and
just say
stop
you
acting like
broke.
you know.
Like, no,
Okay, I'm literally saying that. I'm
we
literally
broke.
saying,
We
please
broke.
order something $20 and under. That is I feel like that is fine. That is
Yeah,
valid.
that's very valid because we broke. That's if you
We
because I'm saying how this is how much I got, this is how much I'm willing to pay, and you ain't paying shit. And or if we go in Dutch, we both broke, man. Hence why coffee
so
shops are baller to me.
listen. I've said this rant before, but like, how y'all dogging Cheesecake Factory like that? I don't understand.
I have
How
always
y'all
thought
dogging Applebee's? I don't understand. The two
that's
for
Cougar Central, but like that's
two
different.
in two entrees and
Two
meals
for
for
20. Like,
$25. Get the fuck on.
okay, can I go on a little quick rant real quick?
Please
Okay.
go for it.
So when it comes to, there's been like another relapse of craze of first date checklist, this, that, and the other, all that fucking bullshit. I'm a coffee date kind of guy because multiple reasons. Coffee date goes to the park.
Coffee.
Coffee part. I'm a cheap first date because multiple reasons. One, we driving our own cars because I don't want you to feel obligated.
Because you can leave when you want to. I can
Exactly. If
leave
you
when
want to leave,
I
I
want
want to leave.
to.
I ain't got to know where you live. You ain't got to know where I live. Like, it is a first fucking date. I don't even know if I want to see you ever in my life again. I don't want you to know where the fuck I live.
Facts.
Two, it's cheap. And like a lot of people make those arguments like about an expensive day. Like, I don't know, somebody might be crazy. So you want a crazy motherfucker to spend $100+ on you. I mean, I don't mind spending $20 on nobody. if I'm interested in it.
Facts.
Like it's 20, and if it don't work out, it's an
Eh,
experience. But
yeah.
I ain't even gonna lie. If I paid anything over 20, because like I said, I'm cheap. If I pay anything $50+, like, and I don't get like no good thing out of it, like I just find out that I don't want shit to do with you, I'm gonna feel some kind of way.
And see, I think by being open and honest about, the how are we paying for a situation up front, it's it sets the tone for the level of openness. It sets the tone for gauging each other's attitude in a safe environment.
Mhm.
And like it again, it just takes that assumption shit out of it. It takes the entitlement out of it. It takes a lot of things. Like
Ooh, Ebs just mentioned something too. This I can
mm,
get on. I can get on that too. But after you finish your,
was it assuming those. No, you can go ahead.
like,
I was
assuming
done with
y'all talk about people who you just met each other, but about those who started as friends, that's gonna be something else. Well, you got to have that discussion, as in, can you handle being friends if this don't work?
that. Facts.
Or let's throw that out there too. How long have you had a crush on me?
Ooh, I'm already gonna tell you. Just be honest with the question because if they're asking it, they already feel weird. Okay. And I'm gonna say that because if you've been stifling feelings this long, that means you got a lot of eggs in this basket. Huh? You put a lot of value and priority on this. So if it don't work out, ain't no fucking way. Because already ain't no fucking way we can go back to normal because your normal is a lie.
I hate that phrase. Oh, I like somebody. I want to fuck in a relationship. You are messing up the relationship when you get feelings for somebody. I don't give a fuck what you say, how you say it, or what language you fucking say it in. If you got feelings for a friend, fucking say that shit, because it's already different. Because
It
you
is
sitting here
already
like,
different.
it's already different. I don't want to mess a relationship. Like, I don't want to change everything. I don't want to make anything different or awkward. It's
If
already
your
different
eyes
also.
drift off lazily and you start to daydream with birds chirping in your head about this person, you've already made it weird.
You've already made it
Because you
weird.
don't have control over it. You don't have control of that. You don't.
And like, you can talk to this person and they might like, oh, I never. Some people might not even thought of you in that way. Be like, oh, I can see we can go on a date and see how that goes. So you're like, yeah, no, I don't see you that way. Just nip that shit in the bud. But like, motherfucker be letting that shit linger for years.
That shit's creepy.
And exactly, and it gets like,
You're like
you
the
get
stalker in
possessive.
someone's closet. In someone's closet,
You get
leering at
possessive
them
over
from the dark.
somebody.
Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
Like unintentionally possessive. Like you see them, and they be talking to you about somebody they date. You be like, yeah, but you be mad as hell on the inside, and like you get that nice guy, nice girl, and nice person entitled bullshit when it comes to your brain. Like, I can't stand to see this person with nobody else. So why are you fucking friends with them?
Facts. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and say that it is impossible to go back to being friends if you're trying out
It's gonna be
dating.
awkward.
It's gonna be awkward.
There's
Like
gonna be a
time
grace
is gonna
period.
be a big factor. I'm not talking like months. I'm talking about years is going to be the factor here. Time, year spans are the factor here because it's gonna take a while for each of you individually to process friendship,
Or
intimacy, or
I
a
will say sometimes
conversation.
it might not take years. Sometimes it might be you just realize that you were like in the idea of that person and find like they're not my type and I'm not their type. Cool.
I'm still gonna go with years because not only do you have to overcome your own emotional distress because of grief and loss, and then feelings that you've attached and mistaken for affection, you actually have to process that and have it make sense and click and act on it, and then be able to move forward on it. So I'm gonna say
There's a
years.
possibility though. I'm just saying,
I'm gonna
like,
say years. I
I'm
agree
not
to
saying
disagree.
it's never gonna be awkward. It's gonna be weird.
Mm-hmm,
It's
mm-hmm,
gonna be weird for at least a month or two, at the very least.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And a conversation between both individuals that have done this work about, okay, well, what are the new boundaries? What are the rules for interaction and engagement? Is it weird if we talk about this? Is it uncomfortable if we don't talk about this, do these activities, blah blah blah, because you're having to literally step back and you need to know what the back step looks like specifically.
Because I don't care what nobody say, kiss my left butt cheek. I'm all about the left today because y'all ain't
I
right.
was about to say,
I'm
shut
all about the left because y'all
up.
ain't
Oh
right.
my God.
If it's gonna be awkward. It's gonna be if you can't go back to being friends, y'all never were friends.
Mhm,
If you can't like if you're not willing, I'm not saying y'all gonna adjust. If you're not willing to make that adjustment,
mhm, mhm.
y'all friendship was already trash and one
Facts.
sided in some form or fashion.
Facts. Facts. Big facts. Yeah.
Because most of your friends
Mm.
are trash anyway. Let's be real. Most of our friends are trash. We all
Yep.
trash people.
Trashy. You trashy bastard. Because again, we've been getting by on chemistry alone and never having conversations about, well, what is your communication style? What is your attachment style? I don't want to know what your trauma is, but how has it impacted you and how does it demonstrate itself in the things you do day to day? That is useful information.
How do you enjoy your job? Not what you do for. Do you enjoy your
Do
job?
you enjoy do you feel fulfilled by your job? What
If you
massages your brain just the
if
right
you
way?
do, how does it? If it don't, what you doing to get out of that? Like,
What's missing and where are you trying to get it from now? Because we should also be encouraging each other just as humans to think beyond what is already here, because that's just kind of basic evolution and self-growth and all that good stuff, because if we get in the habit of modeling the questions we want people to ask us to help us grow, then that means it'll start like wildfire and other people will start doing it for you and then other people start doing it for other people, and it's just how it's supposed to work.
ask
That's
the
why word of
question to
mouth is so
scare.
powerful.
Ask the question to scare the shit out of you if they ask you that.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Something that you are afraid to be asked, ask it.
Mhm. Yep. Yeah.
Also, on our first date, can we talk about like sex? I'm not talking about body count and all that kind of bullshit. Like, when the last time you got
Cause
tested?
that shit don't fucking matter. But go ahead.
Because yeah, you can like have sex with hundreds and thousands of people and come clean because y'all all got tested and all that kind of shit. You can fuck once and get diseases. So like, have you been tested? When the last time you got tested? Just some shit like that. Have you ever had a VD? Like,
What what are your sexual habits like? I like that question better than I like what's your body count. I think
mm-hmm.
that's really nice because
Also, this
then you get
when
to see
that
the
go
person's interpretation of habits.
that also goes into like how freaky are you? Like that just goes into that too if you know how to swing that conversation. Because let's be real, you can have physical, you can have chemistry like talking, conversation, whatnot, and like y'all both get hot and
Hey,
heavy.
Paragon.
Y'all realize like, oh, we ain't sexually compatible, but we still compatible with everything else. And y'all try to date and it don't work because I'm sorry, we
And then
physical
you get
people.
offended when one of you brings up, can we invite a third? You get offended.
God damn it, Paragon.
How important is it for your sexual needs to be met in a relationship? That's a good question.
Yeah, putting that in our list.
That's a great question.
That is a
But all this superficial shit, oh my God. Then where'd you go to school? Does it fucking matter?
who gives a fuck where you go to school? I don't care if it's elementary through fucking college. I don't care if he went to Juilliard, bitch. Like, what I got? Like, I graduated this. What are you doing with that degree?
Or if they do bring it up on their own, interesting. What does that mean to you? What does that
Wait,
symbolize
what
to
was
you?
the
Because
question I still gonna
clearly,
write
is
down?
it?
I still forgot it.
No, you were supposed to get it. You're gonna have to go
What are
back
your
and watch
sexual
it again.
habits?
Yes.
No, does how important is sexual satisfaction to you? Or
There you
something
go.
like somebody in the chat post it.
You had one job. Um, but no, like asking them, that seems like it's really important to you. What makes it so important? What does that symbolize? Because for people to bring up accolades and things just kind of unprovoked or whatever, there's something under there.
Either
And
you
under
think it's
there is
important,
deep.
either you think it's important, or it's important to you.
That part.
Like, I went to Harvard, so that's a good thing. Like, I don't give a fuck.
One of one of my students, his Tinder profile is I have an 805 credit score. I'm a catch. And I was like, all right, bruh.
Take in the morning
All right,
when
bruh.
I'm in need.
All
Also,
right, bruh.
let me throw that out there. Like, what you present, let me. I'm country, right?
Ebbs put it in the chat for you.
I appreciate it, as I love you, platonically. Our police station needs to be met for you. Thank you, Ebbs. Here's the thing. We are a country. I'm a fisher. I haven't fished in years, but I still know how to fucking fish. Because when COVID happened, I brought back bass and skinned it and all that kind of shit. But
Country bastard.
you can take a brother out of the country, but you can't take the country out of the brother. But like, you catch what you bait with. You got to know what you're trying to get. And I believe that's what a lot of us think conversations are, just throwing out like, I'm gonna throw some chum in the water. I'm from Harvard, I'm from Juilliard, I have a certain credit score. You gonna get what you get with the bait that you use. If you present yourself, if you show your cheese, don't be surprised when you get rats, okay? That was the whole credit score thought me like, you gonna get a gold digger. Like, just know what you trying to get, okay?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's all I got.
Man said if you bait with cheese, you gonna get rats.
Like, don't be surprised when you get them. Like, just me talking to dudes in general. You know how many motherfuckers like, all you are about like, look at my watch, look at all this Gucci, Versace, and all this kind of, like, look at all this stuff. Like, you presenting money. You surprised you got
and get
somebody who just
upset
wants you
when they want your money. Look at my chest.
And women too, like, look at my booty and all the kind. You.
Why you want it all the time? Because that's how you got me here.
That's what you. This is what you hooked me with. That's the bait you hooked me with. Don't be surprised if that's gonna keep catching me. Like, just.
But it is 8:28. So final thoughts on first date conversations.
Cut the bullshit, be yourself. If they don't like it, fuck them.
That's a great point. Because listen, if you putting on for somebody and you attract rats or some shit, and 3 months later, your mask is going to slip and you're not going to be able to keep this up because life is going to start life in, and you're going to go back to basic control, right?
You putting somebody else's best foot forward and ain't even yours.
And so when you do put yourself forward, they're going to be like, ew.
Yeah, that ain't the person I met.
And this is your default setting. Be that person from the jump. Because the rejection you're afraid of, right? The rejection you're afraid of getting up front, you're still going to get it. When someone goes, ew, that's not you. If you can be yourself and someone be like, I don't think we vibe, that is a good sign. That is not rejection, okay? That is filtering.
Could you imagine being months with somebody having like it's exhausting putting on a work mask, y'all? Like it is. Could you imagine having to do that with somebody that's seen you naked and touch your private parts? Like this, you got to put that mask on the entire time. Like, seeing your giblets and everything, you sit here like, I got to be this person for this person. Like, you can't even be yourself.
We done went from private parts to giblets.
You can't even mention your unmentionable.
Sound like my middle school coach trying to tell us about condoms and testicles and shit. Your giblets, your private parts.
Or my personal favorite thing right here, if somebody ain't got the same sense of humor you got, you know how fucking grating that shit is?
Oh my God.
To feel like you just a horrible person, or just feel like you ain't, like you just don't feel like you ain't, and even you feel like you ain't. Somebody who don't get you, whether it be sense of humor, culture, how you like things, like be with a motherfucker that gets you. If you putting on this front for a motherfucker for months upon months, where you so drained that you can't even pick up the mask no more. Why the fuck you wearing the mask in the first motherfucking place? Especially if you in your 30s. I'm gonna throw that out there.
And if the reason is depression, anxiety, mental health issues, financial problems, then you need to stop dating and go take care of yourself. Stop.
If you do it to fill a hole, let it be your personal hole that's getting filled and not your emotional hole.
Now, that being said, you know my whole thing, the people that are like, oh, I got to get my life together before I start dating people. Yes and no. It's a balance. You just got to figure out.
Yeah.
One person can't fill your everything. that's the whole point of us talking about these. Have deeper discussions, encourage deeper thought and conversations with
But
people,
a person
regardless
can
of
kick
label.
your ass in the right
Because
direction. Like,
right, because the more we can bounce off each other just as people, whether we're in a relationship, friends, networks, colleagues, associates, whatever, the more you're still working on yourself.
mm-hmm.
So
Like no person is an island.
no.
Work on yourself enough where you can identify your faults, issues, problems, strengths, all the kind of shit, and back
And
out if
then
you
grow
need
when
to.
someone else bumps up against them.
Like you know how to back out when you need to. Like, oh, that made me feel good. What? How did it make you feel good? What did they do to make you feel good? How did it make you feel good? And you're like, you just get addicted to that good feeling, and you fucking yourself.
Mhm. I mean, you could get addicted to a good feeling just by fucking yourself. That's fair.
Or you can get a good if identify how they make you feel good. That's all I'm saying. If they just give good groin, because I
Not
like
getting
alliterations,
going.
they give you good groin
Good
and a
going.
good grind. Cool.
He give
Keep
me
it
good
at
dick.
that.
He give me good love. Why would I leave? Why would I leave? And if you've all ever seen yet, you're awesome. But it is 8:32. We're gonna sign off here. We're gonna rage all over to Dondero for some Dondero 101 shenanigans. Me. But stay tuned this week with the rest of us. I know tomorrow we'll probably be playing Lethal Company again
I
and
need to get
trying
this
not to
game.
die.
How many people can
And
play
then
Lethal Company?
4. And then I think it's 4. And then Wednesday, we've got some WDI podcasting shenanigans, and then more Blue Script Boy Gaming on Thursday. And then Friday, because, we off week and off topic, we will be doing some naughty and knowledgeable. No fucking clue what the fuck we're talking about, but it is whatever.
It's
So
gonna be
there's
naughty.
that. It
It's
is
gonna
going to
be
be
naughty.
naughty.
Yeah.
But thanks, guys. Okay, thanks. Bye. If I can hit the right button.